The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Wow. Lindsay was just telling us something about one of her best friends, that no matter how much, let's say Riggins met her when he was younger and they fell in love, no matter how much he liked her, he wouldn't be able to continue a relationship with her because of this one thing about her, which is that she can't stand to be in any place that smells like or uses garlic in their food.
No garlic.
And Riggins is an Italian food fanatic.
I love it.
And you wouldn't be able to do that, would you?
I don't think so.
To say I'm never going to have pasta that has garlic in the sauce or anything like that.
Yeah.
And she can't even be around it. Like, it's not even, it's one thing if she was like, I'll just have the fettuccine Alfredo or something, you know, whatever it is that doesn't have a lot of garlic. She can't even be around it.
Well, it's one of those things where you do forget about it too, because who do you know that just can't be around it or doesn't like it? And so they came over one night. Remember the story? Kyle was at a bar.
He invited all the people over for dinner that you didn't know about?
Yes. I popped a lasagna in. Anyway, I used garlic and I put it on the plate and she was like just kind of stirring it around. Like she was eating it.
Yeah. but they can't go to any Italian restaurant on on a night out or anything like that.
It depends on where. I think she's got like a list of places that don't actually smell like it. Yeah.
Oh
wow.
But I mean, it's not. Does it really make her sick, or is she just doesn't like it?
I don't know. One of their first dates, I think he made something with heavy garlic in it, and she went over to his house, and she was like he was like, "Wait a second, what's happening?"
Yeah, that would have been the end of it for you, Riggins. If you
so.
would have been him, he ended up marrying her.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they knew. I mean, if it was one of their first dates and she was already going to his house for dinner, there was probably a lot of pressure on him to really deliver. And she's like, I don't want it. I'd have been crushed.
When she goes out of town, which she's coming with me tonight to the beach for the weekend. So I always text him. I'm like, you better get your garlic out because like that's the time when he can cook.
Wow. That would be like if Jody couldn't be in the house with peanut butter.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I would have dumped her ass so fast. I'm sorry. I like you and all, but this is not going to work.
But I love peanut butter, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be tough.
I mean, there's not really anything. Kyle doesn't like the smell of like a boiled egg, like a hard boiled egg.
Yeah.
He'll be like, who's making, because my kids love hard boiled eggs, as you know.
Which is crazy to me.
Which is crazy. But I'll make them and he'll be like, ugh. And he'll just like leave the room. It's not like he's going to throw up.
Yeah, I don't like the smell of boiled eggs either.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best smell.
But I also don't like the smell of broccoli.
No.
That's not, but I'm not going to say it can't come in the house.
Yeah.
But even my little friend Jenny, who just cannot deal with fajita smell in the restaurant, if somebody comes, they order fajitas and they're not sitting right next to us, she doesn't really say much about it. But if somebody were to order it at our table, she would gripe about it.
Yeah.
I remember one time my friend Mark, I don't even think he wanted fajitas, but he just ordered them just to aggravate her.
Oh, dear.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sucks though, because fajitas are fantastic.
But they do stink, and I think you can, if you tell them not to put the water in the thing to make it sizzle like that, then it won't smell like that when it comes out.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Because that's just for show.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the sizzle and all that is.
When I was trying to eat like basically no carbs, I would just get fajitas, and not eat the tortilla with them. But I hated it too because I always smelled like it. But it's not like it matters. I was just going home and.
Right, but there's a Mexican place across the street over here. I was doing a no carbs thing one time, but I could go in there because they had something. It was called AC Shrimp, and it was shrimp with zucchini and some other stuff covered in a cheese sauce.
Ooh, yes.
But I would have to
Yes.
tell them, don't bring the tortillas out with it, because I wouldn't be able to sit there and not eat them. Like, don't even bring them.
Please.
Keep 'em.
Yeah, I don't have that much self-control, that much control at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Ugh. But it doesn't matter whether you get fajitas or not. If you're leaving a good Mexican restaurant, you're going to smell like it,
True.
Absolutely.
Also true.
you know.
Yeah.
If you go into a Mexican restaurant and you don't walk out smelling like Mexico, then you ain't been to a good one.
Yeah. And you know you're a fatty when it like turns you on when someone smells like Mexican. Like, ooh, you smell like Mexican. Yes.
But yeah, we always call it going to Mexico. Where are y'all going to do? We're going to Mexico for dinner.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I better feel like I'm in damn Mexico.
Sure.
I mean, I want to have to go through border agents to get there. I want it authentic.
Well, no, you don't, because you don't like the soccer on the TV.
Yeah. Everything
Yeah.
but
Football.
the soccer. Yeah. Put American sports up there.
Do you eat at Mexican restaurants more than any other, like that specific one more than any other restaurant, do you think?
Probably not. No.
Oh, no?
If it were up to me, I would.
Yeah.
But we don't eat out that much anymore.
Real.
Because, I mean, I'm gone every night, you know? And so Jody and I are we have a breakfast date tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, so
love that.
it'll be brunch.
Why not breakfast?
Because it'll be later in the morning.
Yeah, I know how brunch works, but why? Why?
Because we can't get together until later in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Love
So, I mean, we have no time together anymore.
I guess not. It's nice that you're setting aside time to do that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Whose idea was that?
Believe it or not, hers.
Really?
Yeah.
that. Love that.
Because I'm always, going out to breakfast is one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
And we used to do it every Saturday morning. We'd get up, we get the kid, because the kids get up early when they're little, and we'd go to Bob Evans every morning. I mean, every Saturday morning we go to Bob Evans. Yeah. It was so
I love
good.
breakfast.
Yeah, that's
Start
nice.
off the Saturday that way, and go home, take a little nap. That late morning nap is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Especially with that biscuits and gravy in your belly.
Yeah.
You haven't done that in a long time, though.
No. Mm-mm. And the breakfast places aren't the same as they used to be when we go out to breakfast. Like, we'll go somewhere that has avocado toast and a fruit bowl and or whatever you call it,
acai
breakfast
bowl.
bowl thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Right.
a nice peach.
Yeah.
Mimosa.
If you looked at them, told them you want something to sop up another thing, they would know what you're talking about.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not that bad. We'll go somewhere that has regular American breakfast somehow. But the other stuff will still be available.
Yeah.
And a piece of avocado toast. I don't know. What do you think? What does that run now? About $97?
Yeah. Approximately.
But it's on sourdough. That's what, it's
Homemade.
artisan sourdough.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so worth it.
Yeah.
So worth it.
This is TJ Riggins Extra Funny.
Hey guys, I'm not one to sit here and brag about myself. If anything, it's the opposite. But let me tell you how many compliments I've been getting since I've used Love Into Skincare. Their Precious Potion Moisturizer. Ooh, it is so luxurious on your skin. Check it out at tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ for 21% off.
Hey, it's TJ. My wife Jody and I would never even think of buying or selling a house without using the Temple Team. We've used the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty for years, and you should too. They are experts, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Let's do it!
Now, back to TJ and Riggins Extra Funny.
Okay, so there's a video that is crazy But I'm not sure that this one is real or a guy acting a part, maybe trying to be funny.
Okay.
It's not. We have those situations where people are attracted to objects, like they'll say they married. We have one. It says married a carnival ride.
Yeah.
Or I married my car, things like that. That's a real condition that people have up in the head. But this guy is in his garage, and he's got a female mannequin behind him, and he's talking about this mannequin as his wife. So I'm not sure that this one is real, but let's listen and we'll see if we can determine whether it's real or not.
Unfortunately, yes, Emily is pregnant again, as you can see.
Okay, so the mannequin is right over his shoulder, and she's wearing a T-shirt and glasses.
Yeah.
He put glasses and a wig on her. Well, it may not be a wig, but the mannequin has hair and glasses.
Yeah.
You can tell by the baby bump. I didn't want to have no more kids. We got the twins that they are 2 years old, almost grown, thinking about moving out. Then we got the adopted kid. He is also 2 years old, a little bit older than 2 years old. And I'm 50 years old. I didn't want to have no more kids. I didn't think I could have any more kids. And I sure the hell didn't think Emily could have any more kids. She has her tonsils, her wisdom teeth, her gallbladder, and her appendix all have been removed. So Dr. Bombay told me she could never get pregnant again. But guess what? She's almost 4 weeks pregnant tomorrow. 4 weeks pregnant. You know what that means? She only has 2 weeks left, and then there's another baby. I don't need no more babies. Like I said, I'm 50 years old. I don't need no more babies running around this garage. I got to figure out ways to make her not get pregnant again. That's going to be complicated.
Now, is he that disturbed, or is he trolling?
He is. It appears to be legit.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen some of his other videos? And stuff?
Yeah. And he's been around for a while.
Oh.
And he's in a relationship with this mannequin.
Married to her. Where did they adopt kids?
That's where it gets a little squirrely for me. I don't know what he's referring to, but
and evidently mannequin years are different than human years. If the kids are 2 and they're almost grown, moving out.
Yeah. And I've never seen the kid mannequins. Oh, even just saying that is like so disturbing. I've never seen them in the videos that he has, but all his content is about his relationship with Emily, and she wears a shirt with his name on it, Shawnee.
And you don't think that's a character that he's playing through the whole thing?
I don't.
Like that stale cracker guy, that Louisiana dude that cooks and all that. He started out that's just a character because he was a state trooper in Louisiana, and he was shaved head, the whole thing, and he started doing those videos wearing a wig. A mullet wig and all, as a character. I guess, he didn't want to come out and call himself, officer or whatever. But,
right.
But then the videos took off, and now he's not a cop anymore, and he does that full time.
Yeah.
But it's still a character. It's probably not the way he acts all the time in real life. But this guy, you think, is that disturbed.
I think, I think all signs point to that being his legit life. And a lot of people think it's sad.
Yeah. I do, if he really believes, if he's living in that illusion.
Yeah. Emily's kind of hot, though.
I was just about to say that was going to be part 2. I was going to say, in all honesty, what do you think? She's kind of bad, though.
He knows how to pick them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's got a good type.
He does. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it.
She doesn't look all slutty or anything. She looks just like a normal mom. Simple haircut.
Yeah.
Glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it is real, do you think he's really having a physical relationship with the mannequin? I do. Yeah.
You think that's where it gets weird for me because it's not a real doll or what one of those adult dolls. It's a mannequin like you find in a store. Right. So they're not flexible, I don't think. And
he said he doesn't like all them squishy women.
Yeah, right. like I'm hard. I don't know what can you have intercourse with that.
If you think you've got kids, then yeah, you can have something.
Yeah, that's true.
Outer course.
Yeah. Outer course. Woo, man.
All right. Well,
What do you make of that?
It's glad I don't live next door.
More disturbed that you find out your neighbor's got a mannequin wife or a real doll wife?
Mannequin wife.
Because it's less, human.
Yeah.
Like.
Because it's more of a delusion, a delusional, even more than the real doll, because he's saying he's got kids and they're running around the garage, and I bet he doesn't even have mannequin kids. He hasn't bought any little mannequins.
No.
He's just seeing them there and pretending.
Oh gosh, that's even scarier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
It's Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
Subscribe to all the shows at tjriggins.com and never miss the latest episodes. Thank you for joining us.
This is TJ and Riggins.